Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here in Whitesbog Village, New Jersey. Met up with Roman and Laura with Vanture Customs in Philadelphia, and today they're going to give us a tour of their rental camper van. So join us.
Hi, I'm Laura.
And I'm Roman.
And we're Vanture Customs. This right here is our brand new rental van. It's a Ram ProMaster 1500 136 wheelbase that we converted into a great little rental that we have for our clients just to try out and to see our builds. This is called the Wanderer van rental because we based it off of our Wanderer build out. Pretty simple, but we'd love to have you check it out. Here we have the lovely little kitchenette area. We tried to make this as functional as possible for the rentals. So we do have the nice 12-volt Dometic compressor fridge right here, perfect for storing any little goods for, you know, weekend travel, week travel. And up here we have the large kitchen sink, stainless steel with the matte black pull down faucet. We'll get into all this stuff a little bit more. So again, you have the nice kitchenette with all of this storage, along with this nice queen bed here for our guests to use during their travel. Some overhead storage above here. Beautifully designed by Roman himself. And then we do have more overhead storage for our clients to use throughout their stay, just so that, you know, you're able to pack as much things as you want in here as you possibly can for your stay. We also have this really nice toilet box that Roman has built for us with the dry flush Livio toilet. So what we're gonna do is go into a little bit more detail about how to use this while you're staying in the van. So let's get into it.
All right, so up front we have the lagoon table mounted over here. It swivels 360 degrees and you can get a lot of different angles at it, and you adjust it by simply turning these little levers here and releasing it. If the handle runs into something, you can always ratchet it over, kind of like a ratchet would, and then you're also able to adjust the height of it or remove it altogether and keep it right behind your seat here. And up here we have the front driver's seat that has a seat swivel base, and you unlatch it by lifting this little handle that's in the middle of the hallway here, and then you have to maneuver it sometimes to get it fully across in the position that you'd like, and then you're able to maneuver your lagoon table, lower it down, up, out of the way, and serve up yourself some lunch or breakfast while you're camping out in the woods. So up here we have the MaxxAir Deluxe fan. It has the cover so you can have it open and on, and rain will not get in unless it's a super stormy day. It might drizzle in a little bit, but it's both directions. You can have it suck air in or push air out, and that creates a nice vortex with the both of the deluxe fans running. It makes a fresh environment to sleep in when you're sleeping out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, and you can also open up windows as well. We put 2 windows onto the front of the van here. So all you have to do, just flip these down, pull that out, and you have nice vented large windows. Creates, like Roman said, really nice airflow and ventilation while you're sleeping to keep you cool. And it is right here as well. It goes over like that. So here in the kitchenette, again, just to make it a little bit easier for our rentals, we do include a rental guide located right here. If you watch this tour, obviously you'll learn how to use the van, but just in case you forget, we do have, you know, some nice little guides here showing you the amenities, the rules, as well as giving you some easy little camping recipes, just so that you can have some nice little one-pot recipes for your own use. And why we like to include that one-pot recipe is because we do include an induction cooktop in with all of our rentals. It obviously is only 1 burner, so all you have to do is plug it in right here, turn on your inverter switch, and then turn on the burner right here. And then you have your pots and pans. And then when you're done using that, you just want to turn that off, unplug it, let it cool down, and then put it right back in the drawer. When you're driving, you just want to make sure that nothing's left on the counter so that nothing ends up hitting you or rolling off or breaking while you're driving. And right above the kitchenette here, we do have a 110 volt outlet that I did show you before. So in order to use that, again, you just want to turn on your inverter, and then when you're not using it, just remember to turn it off. And then we do have our dual 12 volt light switch here, and that will control your LED lights that we put in the cabinet as well as the toe kick, and then the puck lights that are on the ceiling as well. So you do have a lot of lighting. We also included 2 reading lights right above the bed. They are touchscreen, so all you have to do is touch those. They have the halo, and they do move around as well with a USB port. What's nice about the USB port is that the inverter doesn't have to be on to use it. So you just plug your phone in, and at night when you want to charge your phone, you're able to do that right by your bed.
All right, now finally we have our water system. Here it is. We have the clean water tank, and right next to that we have the gray water tank. And the way you replace your clean water tank is you simply disconnect this easy disconnect, pull the tank out, refill it wherever you need at say Walmart with fresh clean water that is drinkable. Plug it back in and you're ready to go. Same goes for your gray water tank. You take this cap off, take your gray water tank and dispose of it where it's appropriate and put it back in, and that is your water pump switch. You hit that, you hear the little pump come on, and you have water. And you turn off your water pump so you don't run it when it's dry. It's pretty easy to forget when it's on or off or you're running out of water, so best to just keep it off. And then here we have the little Dometic fridge. Pretty simple to maintain, just like your house. You keep the button on, and there's 4 settings. You can set it on the coolest one as a freezer, or you can have it on like the 2nd or 3rd coolest setting and have it as a fridge with a little freezer compartment still for like ice cream and little frozen vegetables for smoothies.
And we do know privacy is very important, so up here what we do have would be insulated window coverings. They go in the front as well as right on the side, large windows here. And all you have to do to put those up, there is Velcro located right here. And they just fit in really nicely. And there.
And up here we have our upper cabinet storage. We have little struts here to help support the door and RVJ latches to keep your doors and expensive belongings in your storage area and not falling out while you're driving. And then right down here we have the toilet box. You remove your little cushion here, and this lid is held by this strut here, and you have the Lavia dry flush toilet that is ready to use. You simply do what you need to do, and when you're done, all you do is hit this little button here, and it twists the bag, drops in the new bag, and it is smell proof, mess proof, so it's really easy to maintain. And over here we have the queen size bed, and underneath we have a ton of storage. Under bed storage which has L-tracks, and we'll get to that from the back for all your gear and such. And then on the wall here we have the Webasto gasoline heater that's located underneath the passenger seat over there. It sips on fuel. When you turn it on, you just simply crank the dial as if you would on your vehicle, and it will keep this van really toasty and warm on a super cold nights.
And on the bed here you can see that we do have linens. The rental does not come with linens. They can be provided for an additional fee, as well as plates and utensils. So all you have to do is, if you do decide to rent this out, you just let us know and we can throw those in there, no problem.
All right, and up here in the front we have additional overhead storage that ProMasters come with. This is where we keep our insulated window covers for your privacy. And then in this cockpit It's a nice comfortable cockpit. You sit up high and you can see the road all in front of you. It's very easy to maneuver this van. It's actually almost the same size as a Toyota Camry, so you know, not as scary for new people to vans. And you have Bluetooth radio and USB charger here and a cigarette lighter. It does have air conditioning, which keeps the rest of the van pretty cool because it's a small van. And it gets pretty good gas mileage on the highway, and it's a overall pretty easy and great van to drive. And most importantly, it has cruise control, so you can just go and cruise and hit the road. And we'll see you around back here, show you some goodies out here. And at the back we have our little stickers here to show people what this van is, and our little mountain scene that is traveling with the details throughout our camper rentals, and you'll see that on our next 2 rentals as well. So on this side of the van we have the L-Track system. Here you have a little Vanture Customs hammock, and the L-Track system is meant for you to use these little L-Track clips. You simply slide them in like that and move them all around. You can strap these little zip to lock straps and have your bikes here. You know, there's tons of gear that you can fit under here. You know, tents, chairs, bikes can freely fit in here. You have the underbed LED light switch, which is located right here.
And as you can see on the floor, we did install vinyl flooring. It is easily cleaned, which is super nice. We will be providing a dustpan and brush for you, so you can just sweep it out. So throughout your stay, you know, you don't have to have dust or any debris on the floor. There's also automotive carpeting that we've installed, so if you do just want to throw anything in there, you don't have to worry about scuffing up anything in the back here.
So some of the benefits to making this little camper van more user-friendly is things like it is 4 tons. It is able to go through tunnels. It also doesn't have propane, which is also making it available to go through tunnels. And it is an easy vehicle to drive because it is right under 18 feet long. So if you want to go downtown to a brewery, check out some sweet cities, it's pretty easy to maneuver and park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it fits in a parking space, which is really nice, especially if you're just wanting to go in and out of places. And the height of it as well. The height's only, I would say, what, under 9 feet? Around 9 feet? Yeah. So, you know, you are able to go under small tunnels, but just be careful of, you know, what the clearance is when you are driving under there. You don't want to go under anything that says 7 feet or lower.
Yeah, so watch out for those drive-throughs.
Yeah.
So no drive-throughs, no going to bank, and you might have to be careful in some parkways in New York. But that's great that you have no propane on board, because there's a lot of tunnels, especially in New York and Pennsylvania area, that you can't go through if you have propane on board. So that's going to be helpful for someone looking to rent this. How does someone get in touch with you if they want to set up a rental of this?
Yeah, so you can just go on our website. We do rent through Outdoorsy as well, or you can always just reach out to us via the website. There is a little email link right there. Reach out to us. We'll set everything up for you, no problem.
What are some of the most common questions you have with the other rental models that you have?
I would definitely say bed length. The bed length is 60 by 70. So again, a little bit smaller than a queen, but larger than a full.
Yep.
So definitely comfortable for 2 people, average size to sleep in.
Yeah, plenty of room.
Mm-hmm. And then another frequently asked question would be, you know, what places to travel to in the Pennsylvania or New Jersey area. Obviously, the Jersey Shore is a place that is very, very
awesome
popular. We also have the Pocono Mountains. You have Philadelphia. You have New York. You have all of these amazing places where KOAs are literally just a hop, skip, and a jump away. So just, you know, doing your research, and we would also be more than happy to just give recommendations on some of our favorite places to go to as well.
Is this van set up for like boondock camping? So if someone didn't want to go to a campground and they wanted to camp out for a day, this is somewhat off the grid?
Yeah, it's actually designed to be fully off the grid. There's actually no offshore hookup, so it's designed not to really go to as many campsites and not to be plugged in. And you are fully sustained in your vehicle. You can bring your food, your water, and you have plenty of power from your solar panel up top, which is 200-watt solar panel, and your 200 amp hour of lithium power bank that is in this electrical box here. So yeah, you can go off grid anywhere you like. Just gotta keep an eye on the battery and your power consumption.
Yeah, there's a lot of free campsites too, especially if you look online in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area that this can go to, which is super nice. So you don't even have to pay, a lot just to go camping out in this, which is really nice.
So you just have to find the sun for the solar and find some water, and you're good to go.
You're good to go.
You're good, yeah.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time today to meet us in this beautiful location in New Jersey. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd love it. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick.